Yo, what is up, guys? It's me, Eve, again here playing Tokyo Ghoul, Break the Chains as always. And we have a lot of new stuff today to talk about, as well as some upcoming banners that are gonna be here in the very soon, are gonna be very soon here, as well as the new carnival character. We're gonna talk about that, and we're just gonna talk about a lot of stuff here again. We have much to discuss. First of all, Shu is finally here. The new version of Shu. It's Mr. MM here. Great character. We're obviously gonna do a stream today where we're gonna be summoning, as well as there's gonna be a video from the stream where I'm summoning for this guy. But again, what I'm gonna talk about today is fact that maybe you should think about and wait and not summon for Shu, Mr. MM again. For him, not right now. This is probably a bad timing for you to summon for him. You might be asking why. If we got the new event, right? Not event, but a project startup. If I'm not wrong, it's called like startup project here. So everyone got a big amounts of diamonds, obviously. So everyone is stacked pretty much right now. So you might be asking like, okay, I can easily go through like 2 rotations of the Shu. Why would I not summon for him? The thing is, this exists. So in just 2 days, on the 18th, as you can see here, we're gonna be getting legacy custom recruitment, as well as there's gonna be a new character for the carnival. If you go to the Amon here, this is the last day of Amon. So in just a few days, we're also gonna get a new carnival that has not been announced yet, but as the rumors say, it should be adjacent. Obviously, we're gonna get a confirmation, official confirmation in the announcements here in like a day or two probably. So we'll see who's gonna be next, just to be sure that it is gonna be Jason, or maybe they're gonna skip him and maybe put someone else like Knives, Joker, Juzo. Maybe he's gonna be next, but I guess we'll see. I think it's gonna be Jason because he's the only character that we still don't have compared to like other servers. So we're definitely waiting for him. So this one is here, and I think this is the most banner that you should prioritize. There's some things that I don't know about this banner yet, obviously, how it's gonna work. I know that, for example, you pick 3 characters, as you can see here. Exclusive recruitment pool, choose 3 of them and enjoy significantly increased probabilities. Missed exclusive recruitments are back for a limited time. Don't miss the chance to recruit your favorite characters and build the ultimate lineup. So this basically means that you will choose 3 characters. They will have bigger probabilities. Like, for example, if you go here to the Shu banner, he's got like 1% over everyone else having 0.06. So that's, I think, how it's gonna look with these 3 characters that you pick. The interesting stuff about that banner, if I'm interested to see if we're actually gonna have this SSR probability. So are we gonna have Tatara, Ito, for example, Yomo, Juzo, all of those characters? Like, are we still gonna have them in probabilities or not? Because some of those characters are actually here. This is what like characters you can pick from, like Tatara, Ito here, like Rangy, all of them. All of those characters are actually in that banner that you can pick for the probabilities. So are they gonna be still, like, if you don't pick them, are they still gonna be in that probability, like with a smaller chance, like here? Or is it just gonna be the standard character, as well as only those characters that are not in that banner? We're obviously gonna see it whenever it comes in 2 days, and we'll know for sure how it's gonna work. But today I'm gonna tell you what I think you should be focusing on this banner, what characters you should pick, and why you should probably focus on this more than on Carnival or Shu. So this Shu is actually extremely broken character. We're obviously gonna do a review of them. I'm gonna talk more like on the guy whenever I'm gonna summon it on him today, and we're gonna do review. But obviously, Carnival as well. Again, this guy is broken. Don't get me wrong, this guy is extremely broken, extremely good character, and meta changing, as well as just a purely first of his kind, because this is the guy. This guy has the assistance in a while he's in assistance. He has some buffs that he can do. So obviously, extremely broken guy, first of a kind, and I think he will be a gigantic meta changer, because I think they're testing the assistance stuff with him, and whenever he gets, like if he gets popular or anything like that, if he actually gonna be broken, for I think in future we're gonna get more of those assistance characters. Now about the carnival. So next carnival should be Jason. And again, Jason is high investments, extremely high investments character. So if you're only gonna go for 1 star on him, don't even try, I think. You can just, for the collection, you can go and get him without any stars. Maybe you will level him up with the star ups later. But if you're only available to get 1 star and you're like not lucky at all, for you try to do the first rotation, you only get only 1, for example, Jason, and you don't have more, you're not like a low spender, or you're not a whale. If you're free to play, just don't go for Jason. He needs a high investment on the characters for him to be good. So he's not like a Centipede or Arima, who can be pretty good with just having 1 star on them. They're obviously, if you have more stars on them, they're even more broken. But again, they're good to go with just like 1 star. They're good. And Jason is a little bit different on that sense. He's more of a self buffer and not a team buffer. So he wants to buff himself, and he prioritizes himself over someone else. He's definitely not a support for your Aogiri. That's why, again, if you're free to play and you don't have much to spare for Jason, and you are not sure if you can get the 3 stars, just either go for a basic version just without any stars, and then stop there and skip it. Or if you really want Jason, then you should go all in on that guy. Otherwise, just skip him. If you don't care about the collections, I think you can skip his banner, just pretty much all in. Obviously, you want to do the 5 summons every week. That gives you the mission there. Obviously, you do that. If you get Jason with just free summons, good for you. But if you're not, then just skip him. Here, the legacy custom. Who should you be picking? So we have Arima, Light God, the red Arima, basically. Big pick. One of the best picks you can do is obviously Arima. You can get him. A lot of people already have him on like 2 or 3 stars. So great pick for you, and you can probably get him to like D if you have a lot of diamonds and you're gonna spend a lot here. Toka Kirishima, Blazing Wing. This is the standard red Toka, obviously a skip. Awaken Kaneki, for the most part, a skip. Hinami Butterfly, I think this is the standard version of Hinami, if I'm not wrong as well. Yes, so again, another skip. For sure, those 2 characters, Toka and Hinami, are for sure skip. Awaken Kaneki could be not a skip, but I wouldn't recommend picking him over some other characters like that. Akira, for sure a great pick. If you especially going for like Akira, maybe 3 stars, if you're like on 1 or 2 stars right now, a great pick for you. You can get her to 3 stars there. Renji Yomo, great pick again. Also, even if you're already on 3 stars, a great pick just to get more CP, if you can get him to D or maybe higher. Obviously, always a great pick. All is a 50-50 pick. Depends of if you're building an all version of the Anteku. If you're gonna be picking him, again, you need to go for a lot of other Anteku characters, and you want to build an actual Anteku build with all. Otherwise, it's a skip for sure. Otherwise, it's a skip. But again, for Anteku, great character to pick. Ito could be, again, a 50-50 also, even though she's available in the probabilities. That's why I don't really recommend going for her too much. Again, she's available on every banner, so you could possibly get her passively without like needing to spend like right on her. But again, for Aogiri players who have mainly only played Aogiri, she and obviously Tatsura here as well, both of them are gonna be a 50-50, a good picks for those who are only focusing on Aogiri and are not building anyone else. Like, and I highly recommend you try to build a few teams. This game, like, the more we play this game, the more teams it requires. So again, it's a 50-50 here with Itachi and Ito. Helter, I wouldn't suggest you go for these specific on this banner. There's just better choices in terms of characters that you need to have more investments than Itori. If you already have like 1 star on her, where is Itori here? If you have 1 star, you're good to go. Like, you don't need to spend too much on her. It's good enough, as well as she's just support, and she's played in a very scuffed way. She's only either played on bosses or in the red team setup. Otherwise, it's just there's no really a point for using her in anything else. Other than that, obviously you can use it, but I wouldn't recommend. There's just a better lineups over Itori there, but you could try it again. So I wouldn't suggest going for Itori here, unfortunately, even though she's a great character for boss fights, especially. She's incredible, but again, I don't think she's a good pick. Ryoko also kind of a skip, even though Ryoko, pretty good character overall. I think she's very underrated. She's extremely good, but compared, like, whenever there is Yomo here, you just want to go obviously always for Yomo over Ryoko. Again, she's a great character. Rabbit Toka, same stuff. 50-50. If you're going for Anteku, pick her. If you're not going for Anteku, don't even pick her, just skip. Hinami, growing teen. Teen version of Hinami, again, 50-50. If you're going for the Anteku, pick her. If you're not, probably also not a best choice. But again, she could be played in boss fights. She could be played in some different... She's just overall a great support there. So you maybe could think of at least getting her to 3 stars, and you would be happy with that. Flamewing Toka, obviously great, one of the greatest picks here, maybe on par with this Arima. Probably this is the best 2 characters you can pick on this banner. This Toka is extremely OP, one of the best characters in the game right now. So again, highly recommend going for this Toka. Combat Outfit Kaneki, also a great pick for the Aogiri players. And just in general, he could be played in any team. Because of his 3rd star that he gives the skill level, that's why like he couldn't be played just purely because of it. But obviously, if you're not playing him in Aogiri, you don't get the initial some passive skills that he gives to the Aogiri. That's why you're gonna lose a little bit of your overall value from him again. But he's a good pick for the Aogiri team. Renji, partner, just a skip. Just purely because he's in the probabilities, as well as a lot of people have him on higher stars already. So I think it's just, there's not really a point for going for him. But again, if you are building a Yomo this partner version Yomo of the Anteku, maybe you could also consider going for him. But again, I wouldn't recommend it. Christmas Kaneki, great pick. Again, if you're gonna be doing the red type team, or maybe you're gonna be doing Anteku with this Christmas Kaneki, could be a good pick. But again, hopefully you already have a lot of stars on him, so just you can like level him up and get him to D, or maybe even higher than that, depending on your stuff. But if you're just like on 0 stars, for example, like me, I only got his base version and didn't really summon. So if you're like me, I wouldn't suggest going for him. It's just too pointless. You're gonna get like 2 or 3 stars on him at max if you're lucky, and it's just gonna end there. So I wouldn't suggest too much going for him. But again, a great pick if you're gonna build the very strong team with the red ones, or with the just Anteku version of him. So if you are looking to build an Aogiri, your choices of the characters are gonna be Combat Outfit, Ito, and Tachara for probably for the most part, that's what you want to do. If you're focusing only on Aogiri, that's what your characters should look like. If you're going for CCG, obviously Red Arima, Akira, and I would actually recommend Christmas Kaneki as the good character. He could be played because you can use the Red Arima Akira version and as well as Christmas Kaneki here and put them all up with Itori. That could be a pretty good, strong character team up that you can use to basically get rid of Ayatos that are gonna be attacking you, so that they don't one shot. But again, this is just an interesting setup, and I don't really recommend going too much into this. They require a big amount of investments to try to, use that team up. But again, Kisho, Arima, as well as Akira, for sure. And then you decide who you want to go. Probably best choice to you to do is Toka, because you can use her with the other Arima, with the light Arima, the other version of him, the carnival one. That's why I probably would pick Toka there as the third one. For Anteiku, obviously you want to pick Teen Hinami, you obviously want to pick Rabbit, and you obviously want to pick Flamewing. Those three ones are probably the best choices for Anteiku. Again, you can change some stuff up depending on how much do you need this Yomu more of his like stars. Do you need more stars on, for example, if you're trying to do the Christmas Kaneki or even Yomu, this partner version, or maybe even you're gonna go for the older. Also, kind of a not bad picks, but for the most part, 2 Tokas and the Teen Hinami is the go-to Anteiku version. But overall, if you're not gonna be focusing on any like specific teams that you want to build, then you have other choice. Obviously, Arima, just purely if you're going for the purely best characters out of all of this, Arima, Toka, Flamewing, and probably Hinami. Or here, this is like over Hinami or the like Akira. I would suggest those two. Like, you just pick whoever you want more, whoever you need more is either Hinami or Akira, and you go for them. But this Toka, best pick out of everything, as well as Arima. Those two are the best picks out of any character in this banner. So other than this what this video was about the legacy. So just wait a little bit, don't go all in on Shu yet. Wait for the banner. Let's see how it's gonna go. If we can actually acquire a lot of stars for these characters, then we could probably go all in on this banner. Other than this, thanks a lot for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Don't forget to join the Discord. A lot of fun there. As well as you obviously will not miss my videos and streams if you join the Discord, because there's announcements there always for whenever the streams are gonna be and videos. But other than this, have a nice day, and I'll see you on the next one.